Hello everyone, I hope you're well. My name is Nick, and today we're looking at a game called SuperTrux on the ZX Spectrum 48K, sometimes known as Elite SuperTrux. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. Was published by Elite Systems in 1988. Essentially, you're driving a big truck and must race across Europe over 9 countries, but you don't necessarily need to go through all of them because it's based on what direction you want to go in, a little bit like Outrun. So it's Outrun for trucks. We start off in London. Here we go. It doesn't look much like London, but that might be Big Ben in the distance. I do not know. It looks like it's been attacked by something. So here we go. It's deadly quiet, this game. It did come out on the 128K as well. Now, presuming that there's sound with that one, this one looks like it's quiet all the way through. Frame rate is a little bit iffy, so I'll try and stay with it, but moves fast. It's got undulation, which is good. Keep an eye on the top left. It will give us directions of what corners coming up next each time. We've got a time limit ticking down, much like Outrun. If we don't get to the checkpoint in time, the game is over, and I'm finding it very, very tricky. Yeah, let's concentrate a bit here. Truck's wobbling all over the place. It's a big sprite, which is good, I suppose, but it is tricky. Do check out a game called Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge, which came out on the Spectrum as well. It was an Amiga game they tried to do. That's got big sprites as well, but I think they've done slightly better on that one than this one. But having said that, this is the 48K version. Now, running out of time here. Now, cities you have to go through are London, Paris, Brussels, Rome, Madrid, Vogue or Vosges, I think that's in France, Venice, Pisa and Athens. Oops. Yeah, we run out of time there, and I think we was quite near the checkpoint, which is a shame. We'll have another couple of goes. If we don't get too far, I will have a go on it again, but with I've got a cheat mode for infinite time, so we can at least see how it works a little bit. I'm doing this on keyboard. I couldn't get the joystick to work. Here we go. SuperTrux, or if you prefer, Elite SuperTrux. Did you have this game back in the day? Let me know. If you had it on the Commodore 64, the Amstrad CPC, how it differs. As games go, it's tempting quite a lot here. They've got a good speed up, but the frame rate makes it very tricky on my eyes. The road holding around the corners isn't very good unless you slow right down, so it's very easy to crash into a truck. Because the vehicles are so big, you will be crashing quite often. I think it comes into another game in one of those categories where well coded, clever, but not brilliant to play. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying how much you crash. The collision detection, you only have to hit something vaguely, and then you're sent spinning. Can't go off road too much. Let's see if we can get a bit better. So at least get off the London stage. Right, corner coming out to the left, is there? Right, 10% gradient. Don't know what difference that made. Car didn't seem to slow down at all. Can't crash too much. We've got 17 seconds left. Can we get to the end? I don't think we can we, folks? Different stages, like many of these Spectrum racing games, do change colours, so it won't be yellow all the way through. Not too much to mark this out as London, to be honest with you. Game over, time out. Well done, Nick. You failed again. Is it worth one last go without the cheat mode on? I don't know. Don't know what sort of truck this is. We'll do one last attempt, I think, without the poke. Can we do it? Place your bets. Yes, no, no, yes. We know Nick's gameplay by now. I live quite close to London. I can tell you something, I don't know what road this is at all. There's no road markings. Maybe we're on a dirt track or something. It's almost as if Elite Systems, they wanted to copy Outrun, but thought, no, we can't have a Ferrari this time. What can we have instead? I know, a big truck. Interesting, they've gone this way round. I'd imagine it looks better than it feels to play. I generally like all racing games, but I'm not digging this one too much. It's not the worst racer out there because of the speed they managed to generate, But again, because of the speed they managed to generate, it makes it very, very difficult with the 8-bit frame rate. But for 48k, done a wonderful job, really. A lot of people would have loved this quite a lot. Kids would have got addicted to it, I think, if they had this as a game. Looks quite fun. Definitely needs some sound, though, so feel free to do your own engine sounds, which kids would have done, and they would have got a bit more excitement out of it. No, we'll cut that out. I can't have me doing engine sounds throughout the whole game. Time out again. Oh dear, Nick, you're not very good. Now, we haven't got time for me to get gradually better at this game, so it would take about a fortnight. So we're going to put a poke in for infinite time, and we'll see how we get on. On keyboard again, OP left and right, Q accelerate, A decelerate, spacebar start, but you can define your own keys if you want to. But driving a big truck with keyboard isn't the easiest thing to do. That's why, if you are doing it for real, instead of a keyboard, you have a steering wheel. There's no car with a keyboard in when you do OP, Q and A that I am aware of. Go, right. So you see the time now, 1:25. That is not ticking down. All that's ticking is the clock ticking up if you want to compare what your best time is. The further we get, the higher our score goes up there, so that's cool. Oh man, this scenery. Let's just get the next stage. We might drive right to the end if it's quick. If it's quick, we might get to the end to tell you what it's about. I'm presuming, I'm not sure this definitely happens, I'm presuming we're going to get to a certain stage and there might be some tape loading, unless it's loaded the whole block in one load, which is unlikely, isn't it, to be fair. There goes Big Ben and some other random buildings. We're near Westminster then. Yeah, you really have to give, when you're overtaking, you really have to give these trucks a big distance. Also as well, if you do overtake a truck and then really slow down, the computer doesn't remember where that truck was on the road, so it's never going to come back past you. It just disappears forever. I'm presuming as well, yeah, so if you let the car escape, the truck escape is gone forever too. Right, there's a gap in the road coming up. We might be getting near the end of London. Let's go this way. Right, and as we know, as soon as you get to London, you're suddenly in Paris. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that was the quickest Channel tunnel ever. So we was in London. Somehow we went to Dover, I suppose, through the Channel tunnel. We're in Paris, but forget about that. This is 8-bit gameplay Spectrum. We won't worry about the geographical logistics of that. Suddenly we're in Paris, and the game's exactly the same. Let's look at the skyline. Yeah, instead of Big Ben, we've got now the Eiffel Tower, or at least some Blackpool Tower or pyramid or something. Good. That isn't the end of the stage already, is it? Ah, now, you see a road sign up there. There's oil on the road. I'm not sure how easy it is to avoid these, but if we go over it, the car will skid like that, like so. Man, without the poke on, this game must have been so annoying. So annoying. Right, okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm rubbish at this stage. Well, I was rubbish at the last stage. Paris, it's all gone green. I prefer the yellow. So, let's predict. What colour is the road going to go next? I'm going for cyan, which is light blue. That's my prediction. These trees we're going past, building said Lucas on it. I'm not sure if that's George Lucas with some Star Wars connotations. It can't be. Suppressing the... I need to sneeze, but I can't sneeze in a review, and I don't want to start this again. We're all the way through now. What country's after Paris? I'm guessing... Where's the list of countries? I've got them written down here. There's no Spanish... Oh, there's Madrid. It might be Madrid next. That's the next to France. I'm not sure if Paris links up to Madrid, though. I'm presuming not. Yeah. Brilliant. I don't think this was in the arcades, was it? It's getting a bit boring. We need sound. The only interest is to see what country comes up next. Go around here again. We're in Madrid, and it's still green, is it? Is it going to... Yeah, oh, it's white. Fantastic. Lots of snow in Madrid. Now, honestly, what do you think of this game? I've told you what I've sort of thought of it. I've sort of like said, it moves fast and graphics are good, but it doesn't play particularly well because of the frame rate, and it's frustrating. What do you think? Do you have this? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know. I like seeing your opinions to see if you think the same or you think a bit different. It's snow in Madrid, I presume. It's no Lotus. It's not terrible either. Middling. Let's say middling. It's a middling game. Right. Let's break in the road. This way's roadworks. Let's just try our luck with those. I presume there's going to be lots of crashing now. Crash. Crash, bam, wallop. So Madrid. Next is either going to be Venice or that place in France again, Vosges. V-O-S-G-E-S. How do you pronounce that? I know it's hard to tell someone how something's pronounced in the comment section. Maybe you could do it phonetically. Vosges. Let's get out of Madrid. Man, this is frustrating. I just want to get to the end now. The last stage I think is going to be either Pisa or Athens. I've never been to Madrid, so I don't know what to look out for on the skyline. London, we had Big Ben. Paris, we had the Eiffel Tower. I don't know what we can have in Madrid. What's in Madrid? Don't know. We're on a rally stage. A rally with trucks. What a daft idea. But fun idea as well. Now, I don't know if this come out on the Commodore Amiga. I'll have to check. But as I said, 8-bit systems, Amstrad CPC and Commodore 64. Oh, we're in Athens, it says. Right, okay. We've got extended... Yeah, I'll start the tape. A bit of editing may be required here if this goes on for ages. It's going to go on for ages, isn't it? Searching for part 2. Man, this is taking all day. Oh, we're here. Good, right. In Athens. And it's yellow again. Nothing like breaking up the gameplay with a bit of tape loading. Awesome. And it does look very similar to London, Athens. Is it going to be a... What's in Athens? Sounds like Greek ruins, I suppose. I don't... Yeah. Let's get out of here. We need to complete the game now. We can't end it here. We need to get to the end. Right. One way's gradient, the other way's skidding. Let's go for a skidding test. Skid. It's great that you've got different choices of where to go, but essentially the countries are irrelevant. There's 3 basic stages, isn't there? There's the oil stage avoidance, roadworks avoidance, and just truck avoidance. That's it. 3 stages. That's all you got in this game. And then it goes different colours to try and convince you that it's a different coloured stage. I don't think I would be able to do this without the Pocom. We need infinite time throughout the whole thing, to be honest with you. I'm really trying to resist making my own car sounds throughout this. Haven't played the 128k version. I tend to go for the 48k versions rather than 128. Whether that's folly, I don't know. As the reason behind that is trying to recreate the nostalgia I would have had if I played it as a kid. Didn't have this game as a kid, to be honest. But I did own a 48k rubber keyed Spectrum, and I'm trying to recreate that experience. You may have had it on the 128k with engine sounds and all. Might even been some music there. But here we go. For all it's worth, it's 48k glory and silence. At least you could play it at night without people realising you were on it, I guess. But mind you, you could do that now with headphones in, couldn't you, or the sound down. So that point, Nick, was irrelevant. Going past some buildings. I think Athens might be the last stage. Get round this truck. I don't know where they're going. Is that the finish? Extended play. It's not the finish. It's going to be some last final stage. Yeah, same finish now instead of Athens. So it's a last stage of glory at the end of the game. And that means, hooray, we're almost out of here, folks. Driving. It's hardly Smokey and the Bandit, is it, this? 10-10, get your ears on, Smoke. Oh, man, come on, please finish soon. Finish. It says finish, we're not in Finland. Don't get confused. It's the finish. I'm strong to the finish, 'cause I eat my spinach. I'm Popeye the truck driving man. Poop. Yeah, what's the replay value of this? Great undulation, it's making me a bit seasick. I don't think you'd play this... Once you've had the Pokemon and completed the game, I don't think you'd play it much more, would you? You've seen it and you've done it. You don't want to keep coming back to this thing. Man. Chase HQ, go with that, or... Super Hang-On's good on the ZX Spectrum. That works quite well. Can't be too much longer left to go. Spectrum would have been getting quite hot by now. If you try and complete the game all in one go, because there's no passwords, there's no safe features. You can continue from where you left off if you get called for dinner. If you leave the computer and have to reset it, that's it. You have to start again. Big long straight. That's it, is it? Yay, we've done it, as it all goes different colours. Keep driving, you're the trucker race winner. Brilliant, as it all goes different colours. Right, good. So all those colours we saw are other tracks you can get to, but they're all going to be similar. We didn't go to Rome or Brussels. I think it's going to start again, is it? Is it going to load again? We probably can get out of here now. Yeah, it says London again, so it starts right from the beginning again. Okay. Well, I think we've seen that game in all its glory, if you can call it that. I didn't mind it. It's flawed in some ways, so hope you liked having a look at that. That was SuperTrux on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Elite Systems in 1988. If you've got any comments or memories about that game, or retro in general, then please put it below. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.